Well, hello there. This is Solomon using his English upper-class accent, you know. Oh yes, I'm a very classy person. Top old chap. Howdy. So let's talk about marijuana. Yeah. So in the UK, it's illegal to have marijuana, to smoke marijuana, to carry marijuana. It's just illegal. Now, of course, if you get caught with a small amount of marijuana on you, usually you get let off with a warning. And in some other sort of counties, it's really lax. They don't really chase it that hard. Not sure what it's like in the States. I think it's probably the same, isn't it? Something in that region. But you guys will let me know, I'm sure. Now, when I was a younger man, we used to use marijuana. Usually at the weekends or our free time or on holiday, things like that. But I've noticed that a lot of younger people now, and even middle-aged people, kind of just use it all the time. And it's like any real drug, of course, same as alcohol. Alcohol's only good if you drink it occasionally and just have a bit of fun. If you drink it every day, you lose the effect it has on you. And this is what happens to people with marijuana. Now, I've had friends in my time that really smoke marijuana all day, all evening, and been doing it for years. And what I've found is it does affect the person. These people are not quite clued in because they've been smoking it so long. It does affect a person. Of course, it's illegal in a lot of countries, and of course everybody has it. So that didn't work. For those of you going to, say, Asia or some other countries and are marijuana smokers, be careful, because they are quite lax about marijuana, even in, say, Thailand, when they go to these islands and they have these big sort of marijuana parties. But be careful, because if they want to, they can charge you, and you can spend up to 10 years in prison. And I know a couple of people in the Bangkok Hilton that just were using marijuana. Of course, they have a bigger problem in Thailand about yaba tablets. That's a big problem, and everybody's got 'em. So really, making something illegal doesn't actually work, does it? So what do you people think out there? Do you think that some drugs like marijuana should be legalized in most countries? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to drive and take marijuana at the same time either. Same as drinking and driving, right? Although marijuana does sometimes make your reaction time very quick, and then sometimes very slow. Anyway, a lot of you guys out there know anyway. Depends who you're smoking with, how it affects you. Isn't that right? Oh, I don't know. I just heard that. But I have noticed there's a lot more drugs around than when I was younger. There was drugs around, but the drugs that are around now, there's lots of them, and they're very, very powerful and quite dangerous, a lot of them. The laws in this country, though, you can get medication and have marijuana for medication. In some form of illnesses, it can actually help. But from my experience, from what I've seen, anybody who smokes marijuana as a recreational drug for many, many years on a regular basis is never quite the same when you talk to them. They may be 58 years old, but they'll talk to you like they're a California surfer boy. So I do believe that cannabis or marijuana does affect you in the long term. Of course, it's like everything else when you're very young. If they make something illegal, you're going to want to do it. Because the beers that I drank when I was underage taste a lot better than I was of age. You know what I mean? The thing about any drug is it's escapism, and it's only good if you use it occasionally. If you keep using it regularly, then it's not escapism anymore. It's a necessity just to function. Anyway, I'd be interested to know the laws in your state or wherever you're from, and how drug use is there, and what they're using. And I really do appreciate you giving me the time to come back to me. Thank you, good old chap and Spotto and all that. Cup of tea, anybody?